See and Control Demons and Pains For My Eyes, Senses, and Theories by Rizwan Qureshi. Read by Truth Unveiled. Part 2. Are demons scared of something? I can describe a few more incidents. One time I ordered some fake animals and birds, and they looked so real. They included a cat, dog, horse, hen, eagle, rabbit, owl, and pigeon, among others. At that time, I had one real demon friend. He was living in my house. That night when I came back home, I started opening those fake animal bones. It was a big order. Animals and birds were everywhere in the living room. Several times I felt that demon continuously on my back. I asked several times that it come out of me, but it was not listening to me. Finally, I figured out that it had some problem with those animals and birds. I cleaned one side of the room and asked it to come out. It listened to me at that time. When I opened more boxes, I put those animals and birds again on the other side of the room. As soon as I put them on the other side of the room, the demon jumped on me again. I tried to convince it that these were not real animals, but it was not listening to me. Finally, I asked my wife if she could take all those boxes to our store. She flatly refused to do so. She just refused, and that demon immediately jumped on her, and she started yelling because of an extremely bad headache she had developed. I asked that demon to leave her alone immediately. It listened to me and came back to my body. After that, my wife was ready to take all the boxes to the store immediately. That happened at 2 a.m. in the morning. But the whole time she was fussing about that demon. That was the first time I learned that the demon had some problem with those animals. Another time I was watching a horror movie. At that time I had a few demons around me as usual. That time I couldn't even count the demons because I was dealing with so many. That demon was far away from me, and that was why I was not sensing it, but every time that horror movie had a scary scene or loud noise, that demon jumped on me. When this happened several times, I asked it, "What is your problem?" It seemed to say, "I'm getting scared from the ghosts in the movie, that's why I'm jumping." I asked it, "Why are you scared of that ghost in the movie?" It just happened today when I was coming back from home from work. I saw that someone had left the fence door open. I walked that way and tried to close the door, but one green lizard jumped from the wall toward that gate. Because of the reptile, I jumped backwards. But within a second, the demon from the lizard came out and jumped inside my body. It might have been okay if I didn't feel anything, but I sense them so clearly, like someone is hugging me. I hope you can imagine my situation, something coming out of that lizard, and now that demon penetrated my body. I cannot explain my feelings, but I started arguing with the demon to come out of my body and go back into the lizard. I think it took me minutes, and he left my body and went back to that lizard. So I learned that they leave any body immediately when they figure out someone can hit or kill the insect or animal they're possessing. Do demons move from body to body or place to place frequently? No. Demons do not move easily. Some of them just live in our houses or business places or trees. Some of them permanently live inside our bodies. They live more comfortably in those areas like a house or a workplace, areas that are not in use or mostly dark. I sometimes see them flying in one room in my house. I see them stuck on the ceilings or walls. I rarely use that room. I go there twice a day, only to put my shoes on. I saw a lot of them in the big restroom, too. Usually, I don't go there. I don't see any demons in the restroom I use or any in the other rooms in my house. It's funny, but several times I saw a bunch flying around me when I walked. They moved as well. But they maintain a certain distance from me. I am always thankful for their care and sincerity. Sometimes they show me by doing stuff like that. Anyway, demons do not move from the house they are living in, regardless of who lives in that house. They don't allow other demons to come to their place. If demons are living inside the body of a person, I'm not talking about the diseases, but about the demons, then they move and go everywhere with that body. Those demons are a part of our personalities. Basically, demons, regardless of how many there are at least sincere with us. Basically, they are negative energy. They like negative energy stuff. When you're doing something bad and you are conflicted, your mind or your spirit or your positive energy will try to stop you. But these demons insist that we do something negative all the time. Usually what actually happens depends on who has more control. If the demons have more control over us, we listen to them and follow them. But if we are in control of our own minds and spirit, we do not do bad or wrong stuff easily. Demons get nothing from this. This is just their hobby. Usually demons inside our bodies will stay there forever unless someone like me removes them from someone else's body. In that case, the person's body will be neutral for a while. Then another demon will come and start living in that body. They may start helping the person sometimes, but for the most time, they create problems. I can tell you about myself. I had a few habits. I just wanted some things. I'll leave everything. I won't finish that work. But because I have control over myself, I am a different person. I'm not too active, I'm very slow, and I think a lot before I do something. I'm not dying to do crazy stuff. I'm a little bit more mature and more sensible nowadays. I have a group of people, friends and family. I clean their bodies every day, and their temperaments change as well. None of them act extremist anymore, but normal people are under the influence of the same negative energies and demons from their childhood, so their habits and temperaments are the same. Shortcut demons like to live in the same place or same body. They do not move easily. If they are too much negative and human is mentally weak, then you can see a lot of example of those people talk to themselves all the time, and we consider those kinds of people crazy or mentally sick. Demons always try to control human minds 100% if someone has a positive personality. I am sure that person will reject most of the time whatsoever wishes or ideas he will get from demons around him. But a negative-minded person will love to adopt negative ideas and wishes, desires from the demons. The same way a weak-minded person will give total control of his mind in the hand of a demon. Unconsciously, normal people will argue with the demons during the thinking, but a weak-minded person will start thinking to invisible demons as we talk to other people. So when that person will start talking to himself, we for sure consider that person a mentally sick person, and we call those people crazy or mentally ill. I can move those demons from the head of those people, but those people are so weak mentally, so after a few days they will be influenced by another demon and keep on with the old bad habits. I can change your temperament. If you are a very short-tempered person, you have anxiety attacks all the time, if you suffer from depression all the time, if you are thinking of committing suicide all the time, if you want to kill anyone, if you are unhappy all the time, if you feel jealous of anyone, if you have any other negative habits, I can remove those demons from you, but will not help until you decide to help yourself. How you can change your temperament. Whenever you become angry, depressed, or unhappy, try to convince yourself that these feelings are due to demons around you. Why are these demons doing this? This is their hobby, that's why. They have nothing else to do. You are their toy. So when you get angry about the small things, don't let the demons boost or amplify your anger. Start thinking, this is not a big deal. You need to defeat that demon. If you get more and more angry, you give control to that demon. But even if I don't help you, you can keep helping yourself by keeping in mind that the demon is playing with your mind and boosting or amplifying your anger more and more. If you decide that you will not let the demon influence your temperament, you will see that the demon will be very disappointed with you, because it will not be able to play with you. If you keep doing this practice for a few days, that demon will give up on you and find someone else to play. The same goes for unhappy feelings and depression. I can move those demons from your body very easily, but before that you need to practice a little bit to gain self-control of your mind. That means you need to convince yourself that these unhappy negative feelings are coming from the demon around you. You need to practice continuously to beat that depression and unhappy feelings and consequently defeat that demon. This is not easy because those demons hypnotize and control our minds. But if you have any intention of kicking that problem, I could take that demon's force from your body. However, after that, it's your job if you want to keep the control over your life. Demons are pretty much like kids. They do not want to leave their toys. Can anyone control demons? Can demons become friends? For both questions, the answer is yes and no. Anyone can control demons, but no human can control demons. If any human has control of demons, it is not because humans have powers. The only reason demons become friends with any humans is just because of a relationship, of a friendship, and its sincerity. No human can put pressure on demons. Demons only stay around a human because of some extraordinary qualities of powers in that human being. Demons are as old as 600 to 1,000 years. Demons live in a group or a tribe. Usually one tribe or group has one leader demon, and all the demons follow instructions of that leader. Just like human beings, some demons are good and some are bad. Some are religious and some only follow the right path, and some are extremely evil and follow the path of the devil. Similarly, there are several ways to communicate with demons, but demons use only hypnotism to communicate with humans, and the other animals are insects. Usually very good and extremely religious humans or extremely evil and dirty humans can communicate with demons just by talking or hypnotism. A tribe of demons or group of demons do not have a mixed category. They are either a tribe of good and religious demons or a tribe of evil and dirty demons. As you know, evil and dirty powers are more powerful and dangerous. This is not like this that one person just do some work and have a group of demons under control, or I will say achieve their sincerity and demons start following their commands. This is not easy for a common person to just practice few things and achieve incredible powers to have control on demons. People spend their whole lives in practicing and learning these kinds of supernatural powers. Sometimes they achieve powers, sometimes they lost the control of their own mind. But usually friendship or control on demons come from struggle and effects of generations. These kinds of powers are transferable from one onto another person. Demons usually listen to their master. And when old master died, as per instruction of old master, they start obeying the new master. Usually if someone has control of a group of demons, it is like a chain. For 1,000 years ago, someone started communicating with the leader of the demons, regardless of them being good or evil. When that person was dying, he transferred his relationship with the demons to one of his students. This communication or sincerity comes from thousands of years, and humans keep dying and transferring the command of the leader of the demons to the next generation. Usually leader demons handle and receive commands with humans. Regular demons that have at least some wisdom are almost equal to the 10-year-old human boy. Now there are people who have a good relationship with groups of demons, but there is no one who can say that he or she has control of any demon in any part of the world. Given my research, I cannot find anyone who is really able to see demons or able to describe how demons look. I have never found anyone who could sense or feel demons, but I can. As much as I read, saw, and heard, most of these humans, regardless good or evil, are using their demon groups to help people achieve success in business, love, or if they are evil powers. Then they may be hurting someone in some negative way. Usually good and religious people bind good demons with holy books. Whenever humans want to use those demons, those humans pray those holy words and good demons follow their commands. In the same way, evil humans do some evil work and those evil demons follow those evil commands. As I say, good and religious demons follow holy books, in the same way evil demons follow evil tricks. For example, an evil human may make fine knots in a rope, bury that rope in a cemetery, and command 5 evil demons to do something evil. And then those 5 evil demons and their coming generations will keep following those evil commands. Evil commands can compel them to destroy someone's business, family, or health. It could be anything bad. Remember, out of 100%, 90 of people are fake. They have no command or control. They have no power, but they just make people fools. But 1% of people are good or bad with a proficient control of demons. I spoke to a few people in this field, but they have powers because their teachers transferred those powers to them, and their teachers taught them how to use the good and evil powers of demons. I have never found any people who could really say that they could feel or sense the touch of demons, or they could really see the demons. Even they have thousands or millions of demons around them, but they still do not have those senses or eyes that can sense or see the demons. I talked to several people who claimed that demons visited them and communicate with them in the shape of humans. I just asked them if this was really true and if the demons could reverse the process and change themselves from human to demon again. But nothing happened like that. Until today, when I am able to sense, feel, and see the demons, I never saw any demon come to me in the shape of a human or communicate like a human. I deal with so many demons every day, some extremely nice, others extremely dangerous, but they are always in their real shape, namely small flying objects similar to flying insects. I communicate with demons 24 hours, all 7 days a week. I demand that anyone show me if these demons can change themselves in the shapes of a human or animal, but it never happens.